Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Christian. Today I'm going to speak for the Kaspa risks. And guys, to be honest with you, it was hard to me to think the risks of Kaspa, but obviously there is risk in the crypto space. Also in the Bitcoin there is a risk. But as you know guys, I consider Kaspa like the level of Bitcoin. I don't consider Kaspa as an altcoin because for me it's community driven project that is solving the trilemma. It accomplishes exactly 100% the main vision of the Satoshi Nakamoto. It's the digital silver, and the Bitcoin for me is the digital gold. And on this video, I will speak for the risks that I can find on Kaspa, which I give them less than 1% probabilities to happen. Okay, I would like to declare you that these risks that I'm gonna show you in my board, my typical board that I create in every video, that these risks, guys, are altogether less than 1% probabilities to see that in reality. But we cannot actually neglect it completely. Okay, so on this video we're about to see those things, and also I'm gonna make you another update about the price and all of these things. So if you are interested to know these, all you have to do is to remain until the end of the video. And before we continue, I would like to declare you that I'm not a financial advisor. Whatever you are going to see on this video is my own personal opinion, my personal approach. Always do your own research before any kind of financial investment. And guys, do not forget to check my Patreon group, because here you are going to find my VIP crypto investors, where you're going to find my private Telegram community. And on that community, you're going to have access to speak with me 24/7. You can ask me absolutely everything on the group. I'm going to be there for you to reply your questions and your concerns. And also we have multimillionaires in that group, and also lots of guys with very high experience into the crypto space, and all together we are speaking for crypto related things, and we're helping each other. Also, you're going to have access to my crypto portfolio. You are going to see exactly what I'm holding and how I actually handle my portfolio. You're about to see everything. I'm full transparent here. Also, you can have access to my buy signals, take profit signals, and sell signals. So if you're looking to build connections, to have fun, to upgrade your knowledge, and obviously make gains, this Patreon group is for you, and I'm waiting to see you there. And without losing more time, let's get straight into the Kaspa price update, and then we are going to move into the Kaspa risks. As you can clearly see, we are still today at the same level as yesterday. We are at top 60 coins, ranked 60, and also the price of Kaspa is standing at 0.038 cents, and you can clearly understand before 2 days we have already recovered from the dip that happened at those levels at 0.033 cents and at 0.035 cents. Right now, all this massive dip has been recovered, and probably right now it's going to depend what's going to happen with the Bitcoin price. If Bitcoin going to move to the upside, I'm expecting, guys, to surpass the all-time high from a price perspective. Okay, because from a market perspective we have already surpassed that. So this is the price update. Nothing significant changed since yesterday, and let's move straight into the Kaspa risks, which, as you can clearly see, have put here with red letters that all these risks that I'm gonna show you have got less than 1% probabilities to happen, okay, or even less than that. So as I told you in the beginning, it was quite hard to me to find these risks, okay, because I don't believe in the majority of them that are able to happen, but we cannot neglect that we have a slightly very small probability to see that in the worst case scenario. Okay, so I have put everything here. It's 5. I couldn't thought any more than 5. I thought all of this is actually what I could thought. So let's start. The first risk, guys, is the Kaspa, which is still under construction, which means, guys, that right now the Kaspa network is 2 years old, okay, and obviously it's under construction. Kaspa team is actually developing lots of things, and because the network is new, it actually theoretically seems superior than any other thing, because it's solving the scalability, the security, the decentralization. But in action, we haven't seen any kind of congestion into the market, any pressure into the network to see if actually in action representing what theory says. We need to see that in action, like the Bitcoin. Bitcoin, when it came in 2009, it was secure, scalable, or whatsoever, but 3 years later, 4 years later, people understood that scalability is lacking. Okay, but when it came, it was for peer-to-peer transactions. So that's why here I have told you that Kaspa is still under construction, which it means that it needs to prove that in action. That is exactly all these things that says in theory. Okay, so to see something like that in reality, we need to see the network moving without any problem for years. Okay, we need to prove that in action. And as you can clearly see, guys, this is the 0.1% probability to happen. Okay, this is very small probability according to the current knowledge that we have, because back in the days, Bitcoin 2009, we didn't have the same knowledge as we have right now. So right now, with the current knowledge that we have, the probabilities to see Kaspa into not moving as it says in theory is very minimal. That's why I give you here 0.1% probabilities to see something that's not gonna move as we're expecting for. So let's move on. We have the risk number 2, which is Kaspa future hard forks to fail. And I actually mean the Rust rewrite language and also the DAG protocol. We're gonna implement those in the mainnet to see any fail, bug, or whatsoever, which devs won't be able to solve that. Which maybe can cause a mental breakdown to the devs, because if they are going to actually fail to launch DAG, that's going to cause panic to the investors, to the people, to the community. And that's actually, for me, is my biggest bet when I'm investing in Kaspa, is for the future hard forks. I would like to see 32 blocks per second or even 100 blocks per second. So you understand, if I won't see something like that, that's gonna cause a panic to the project. So it can lead to fail. Okay, so this is a scenario of 0.5%, because guys, the hard forks are actually working into a testnet for months or even years before we're gonna apply those into the mainnet. And until now, devs are very ambitious about what is coming, so I don't believe that we are going to see any fail or whatsoever. That's why I have put here 0.5% probabilities to see any fail on that future hard forks. Let's go to the number 3, which, as you can clearly see, core devs to give up from the project. And I give that 1% probabilities, because this is, guys, my main fear of this project. Okay, because the main core developers like Jonathan Sobolinski, Michael Sutton are very important to the Kaspa project. Okay, I cannot see this project move without Jonathan Sobolinski behind, without Michael Sutton behind the project. And when I say to give up from the project, either from a mental breakdown or from health reasons, because we are humans, it can happen absolutely everything from a cancer to heart attack or whatsoever that could set back the project. And for me, this is my biggest worry about the project, to see first the future hard forks and actually the devs to accomplish the project fast, because we rely on Jonathan and Michael Sutton. Okay, we rely on those guys, and also the rest devs. Very intelligent guys with academic backgrounds, and these guys are very important for the core development of the Kaspa. And as I told you, I cannot see this project moving up without Jonathan Sobolinski behind the team. Okay, so we need these guys to be healthy, to do not have any problem in their lives or whatsoever, because they're gonna play crucial role for the future of the project. Then the fourth reason, which is, as you can clearly see here, with the first glance, minimal probabilities to happen, 0.001%, which is Kaspa to be 51% attacked. Okay, as you know, Kaspa is even more secure than Bitcoin. It has robust security, and the reason of that is because Kaspa is using the blockDAG. We are using multiple blocks per second. We exploit the orphan blocks instead of Bitcoin, which when two miners mine a block, one is going orphan block and the other continues the chain. So that orphan block causes risk, a potential risk for attack. Okay, but in Kaspa, we exploit these orphan blocks, we create more robust security, and it's quite difficult according to the ASICs that coming, and it's gonna secure even more the network to be attacked with 51% attack. Okay, it's obvious. I don't want to deep further into more technological stuff. Why it's so hard to be 51% attacked? It won't have any kind of reason someone to spend so much money to attack. That's why I give that 0.001% probabilities to see something like that. And the fifth reason, which is also very impossible to happen, we can clearly see 0.001% probabilities. I give that to scenario to happen. Antagonists emerge with better potential than Kaspa. And this is impossible. We need to see another project that implements the Nakamoto consensus with better blocks per second ratio, which is impossible at that moment, okay? Because even Jonathan Soboleski, Michael Sutton, and all these devs behind Kaspa are academic researchers, which are also innovators. So we need another innovative team with better innovations than Kaspa devs. And for me, this is impossible. Okay, it's impossible actually to see someone that can compete with Kaspa in a better terms. I believe is almost impossible. Okay, but you don't know, okay, as Jonathan Soboleski is one of these guys that find solution with protocols, and he can bring solution and solve the trilemma. Maybe out there is someone smarter than Jonathan Soboleski, and he can actually provide something better and can solve with better efficiency the trilemma, or create something that has more efficiency at all, which for me is pretty hard. That's why you see that percentage of 0.001% probabilities to see something like that. And this is actually the video, guys. This is actually all the probabilities of risks of Kaspa, which, as I told you, I give all them together less than 1% to happen, because Kaspa is community-driven project. It's open source. It's solving the trilemma. The devs behind are very genius guys with very high educational and academic background. They know exactly what they're doing. They don't do random steps. Okay, they are not actually here for a quick buck for the pockets. They are here to innovate something that's going to exist for years, and it's going to help the humanity to operate without intermediaries, without third-party authorities or whatsoever. Okay, it accomplishes 100% the main goal of the Satoshi Nakamoto, and for me this is why you need to be on this crypto space. Okay, because if you go into the market cap, you're gonna notice, guys, we have lots of projects here, but the majority of those projects are quite centralized. And for me, if you are looking for centralized projects, I don't know why you are in this space. For me, crypto space equals to decentralization, and if you are looking for something centralized, nothing wrong with that, but I would prefer, guys, stocks. Okay, it's more reliable rather than being on this market for centralization. Okay, if you are in that market, you need to be here for the decentralization. Okay, this is exactly what I would like to tell you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know down below in the comment section if you have any questions. I will be happy to reply those. Thank you so much for your support, for every like and every comment, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Until then, your boy Chris out. Bye.